that I want to talk to you about as somebody who's been getting into a lot of fights lately. I feel like you have an idea where I'm going with this. As somebody who's got in a lot of fights over there, over in Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
Nate Robinson got knocked out.
Okay. So
no, let me finish. Let me
here's
finish real quick. I know you got a lot of stuff to say. I want to finish this real quick. Nate Robinson got knocked out by a YouTuber. You know what I mean? Jake Paul. But the thing with Jake Paul is he's trying to take boxing serious. This is his second fight with Nate Robinson, and he actually is taking this thing real serious.
But that's the thing, though. I don't understand. You guys are saying Jake Paul is a YouTuber. His brother is a boxer and a YouTuber. His brother actually boxes for real. So if there's, I think they're like 2 years, 3 years apart.
Yeah.
So in my mind, if you have an older brother and he's 3 years older than you, if he boxes, I'm pretty sure he spars with his younger brother.
Sir.
I know that makes sense. And his dad used to box. So even if they didn't spar together, their dad, if they both were raised similar, like at the same time, but their dad taught them a few like boxing techniques.
Right.
So me thinking, so Jake Paul, yeah, he's a YouTuber, he's a comedian, whatever. He's still a boxer because his brother's a boxer. Right. Even though he might not be a boxer officially, he still boxes unofficially.
Right.
Nate Robinson is a basketball player who's like 5'6", 5'5".
He's 5'9".
Oh, my fault, midget. But Nate Robinson's a basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
How do you expect? And Jake Paul looks like 6'2" with like a wingspan like
he's 6'1". He's 6'1".
Yeah, his wingspan probably same length as mine.
Yes, sir.
Nate Robinson has to get in close, and once you get in close to a person with long body, you're not gonna be able to see the hook coming.
Yes, sir. But the thing is, this thing was funny to me. I want to get your take on this too. At the beginning, he called him out. Nate Robinson called Jake Paul out and said, "Oh, I'm gonna beat you." 6 months ago, he said, "I'm gonna beat you and whoop you all. I'm gonna whoop you behind, all that stuff." Okay, you had 6 months to prepare. As Nate Robinson. We all know who Nate Robinson is. If you don't know, he's a basketball player that won the slam dunk championship, slam dunk competition. 3 times in a row, whatever. And he's known for being very athletic. He can do a lot of things. Okay, so as a person that's very athletic, he thought he can go into the ring and do some crazy stuff that people might not knew he can do, whatever. But you had 6 months to prepare, and all the stuff he was talking behind it didn't come to play. All right. So I wanted to ask you, how would you feel? You know what I mean? If you talked all that shit and couldn't back it up, bro.
Sound like a typical guy. Everybody, what I learned in college, it'd be like the biggest and toughest niggas that really don't really want to fight. Like they can't really fight because the people that don't really speak, silent assassins, silent but deadly.
Gotcha.
Like a fart. It's the people who don't speak that you have to be wary of. Like a school shooter, they're quiet. You don't hear them.
Right.
A person like out loud like Corey, he would never show up to school because everybody's gonna know it's him. that makes no sense. Like if you're gonna do something,
right,
you don't have to speak on it. Just just put that work in, and when the time comes, show me you executed your work. That's all, and that's it.
Exactly. Gotta hit that. Another thing is, a lot of people know him, and now more people even know him now after becoming a meme, basically. As a person who, is building his career, you think this affected his career?
It affected both positive and negative, yeah.
Explain, elaborate.
So positively speaking, it's more of he got
more publicity.
No, that's negative.
That's
positive speaking. So everybody has a limiter. Like
right.
Everybody has their cap of what they could do.
Right.
And Nate Robinson just figured out what his cap is.
Oh yes, he did.
That's a positive, because a man with no cap is no man.
Right.
Like, if a man does not know where his bridge is,
I got
like
you.
where his
roof is, his ceiling.
Yeah, like if a man with no cap, he's dangerous to a society. He's a menace.
Right.
So a man with a cap is a great man, because now you know what you can do, what you can't do, things you can say, you can't say, how to approach things differently, because you know you can't fight. So that's the plus. And negative speaking, you just put yourself in a bad standpoint where, like, you were once idolized as a
athlete,
a great midget.
Yes, got hit that. He said he's doing this for the culture.
Exactly, and then he did put Black Lives Matter on his
Oh yes, he did.
So it's like, your movement means nothing to the white man because you just got knocked out by a white man.
Right. Got hit that. Another thing is seeing him, going on social media and watching people making fun of him, and even going to his own, group chat and getting made fun of. Do you think he's gonna come back and like take it even more serious and like redeem himself, or is like
it's reality check? That's not happening anymore, unless. Okay, so back to the cap thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you have a cap, some people do push on the barrier. They try, and they get knocked over again.
Right.
But like, I never said the cap was definite.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he could practice for real and then have a rematch. But who's that going to benefit? Like, what are you going to gain from it? Like, all you're going to do is, one, you're going to redeem yourself, yes. But then what's after that? Are you going to keep boxing? Right. Like, are you going to really pursue boxing? If not, then why even fight again?
Why even do it again? I got you.